Hi, Scorpio. This is Eileen with your February 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And what we're starting the month with is the High Priestess card. And with the High Priestess, this is telling us that there may be things under the surface that are not being shown to you right now. This could have to do with personal relationship matters, business matters, that there's more than what meets the eye. So you need to dig deeper, use your intuition. And so this is telling me that your intuition will be sharp in February also, so that you will easily be able to dig beneath the surface. And Scorpio is a very psychic sign anyway, so your intuition just comes naturally to you. It's easier for Scorpio than for a lot of signs to use their intuition. And so you need to pay attention to any kind of little details that are floating by, or red flags if there's something in a relationship matter that's not feeling quite right under the surface, under your skin. But and also this card represents spirituality and the desire to delve into spiritual matters more. So you may find also for some of you in the month of February that you might have more interest, or maybe you have more time here and there to read more about various spiritual areas, or maybe even spend more time if you've been interested in learning to read the tarot cards or anything like that. You might find that you're spending a little more time on that in February also. But and also, see, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, I am feeling that for someone, this card right now, and this may be more than one person, but I'm tuning into one for sure, that I feel like it's a female I'm tuning into. She's in a relationship with someone, and the relationship is not as committed or strong as you would like it to be. I don't know if this person might live out of town that you're seeing, but you're not getting the full picture. I feel like this is a male female. That's what it feels like, because sometimes it can, it can be male male or female female. I'm feeling this is a male female relationship. I'm feeling that the Scorpio is the female who is in a relationship, has been seeing someone, and you're not getting all the details from him. And that's why I'm wondering if he lives out of town or travels a lot for business. It almost feels like he's a businessman. He might wear a suit, or, dress well for work or something. I'm almost getting that kind of an image going on here. And where you are trying to trust him and just believe him for whatever it is he's telling you, where he is or why he can't see you or keep in touch at a particular time or whatever. And you're kind of in the dark. And it's almost like kind of like he's more in charge here in the relationship this way. And I feel like you, I don't know, I just feel like it's always good to question things. It's always good to ask more if you're not being shown the whole story. Because that's what I'm getting a sense of in this relationship, that it's not as balanced as it should be. And so I feel like you should speak up. You should delve into things a little more. Try to find out more. Make sure you are getting what you want in a relationship and not just a little piece of the relationship. So that's what I'm tuning into for someone. But otherwise, it's a good month for Scorpio for your intuition to be sharp and to be looking beneath the surface, whether it's personal relationship matter that you're dealing with or business, that everything is not on the surface for you to see, and you need to dig deeper to protect yourself, whether it's in a personal or romantic relationship or some financial matter. And then let's see, the next card we have is the Seven of Wands. And what this is relating to is that you may be in a position in February where you're being challenged in some way. Your ideas may be challenged, or something that you're doing may be challenged. You might have challenges at work with people not agreeing with you in the workplace on how to proceed on a particular project or something. This could also be in relationship matters, where you feel like you're being challenged in the relationship department and your point of view doesn't seem to be going over too well. But it does show here that you're going to stand up for yourself, you're going to be strong and defend yourself, and that you can still come out ahead in this situation. So you need to just just be ready, because it feels like you're strong in here and you can win, whether it's an argument or whatever it is. You're in a very strong position is what I'm getting. I feel like for a number of you, this might be in the workplace where people almost getting a little jealousy. For some of you, maybe in your work environment, I'm feeling whoever I'm tuning into, this might be a few people or one person in particular, that you're really ambitious in your work and you've been working hard and being very consistent and steady and just working hard and staying focused on your goals and what you need to accomplish. And there's some jealousy there. It's almost like some people want what you have, but they haven't done the work you've done. They haven't put in the time, maybe, or really focused the way you've focused and committed yourself. And so I'm getting some jealousy here. And that could be something that you encounter in the workplace, where people are trying in some way to rattle you, cause you some kind of trouble. And it's more like they're kind of resentful. I'm getting resentment or jealousy, but you're being strong, Scorpio. So whatever you're each being faced with, whether it's in a personal situation or business matters in the workplace, I just feel like you're not going to be swayed by any of this. You're on a path. You're doing what you need to do to accomplish your goals in your life, to get things the way you want them, and you're not going to have anybody throwing you off track. So you come out ahead is what I'm feeling like here. You just get through this, almost like, okay, I've been through this stuff before, I can deal with this. That's what I'm getting a sense of. So I feel like you just keep doing what you have to do and move along. And if there's another obstacle or bump in the road, you deal with it and keep going. You're not going to let anything like that throw you off track. And the next card we have is the Ace of Cups. And this is a really good card for the start of new romantic relationships that bring a lot of happiness. So this is a really good omen to have in February, Scorpio. Some of you will be starting a new relationship. Some of you, this could even refer to proposals of marriage. Some people might get a marriage proposal. I mean, February, that's when Valentine's Day comes. So some people might actually be getting engaged on Valentine's Day or sometime by the end of February. And some people might be getting married. I'm even getting marriage in February for someone, maybe more than one someone. It just feels like for a number of you, you're going to have your moments of romance in February and opportunities. And I'm feeling a number of you are really going to be looking good to the opposite sex. You're just really going to be looking sexy and gorgeous, whether you're male or female. A number of you are going to be very attractive. And so just be looking good and be radiating out that kind of charisma in the month of February, even more than what you might ordinarily do. And so I am getting a lot of good vibes around this card, the Ace of Cups. But for some of you, you could be starting new relationships. And for others, it might be someone you've already been with who's just, their feelings are just growing stronger. And so this is a good omen for happiness and love, and just it can even represent for some people the birth of a child. But I'm getting a lot of romantic love and romance for a number of you, whether it's someone you meet new or some of you that have been seeing someone and things just heat up and just get moving more in the love department there. So that's good. Okay, and then the next card we have is the Four of Pentacles. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's showing someone who's holding on to what they have. It's like, okay, I've worked very hard for this money or whatever it is, whatever material things that I've earned and worked for, and I've been very dedicated and working hard and focusing on my goals and on my objectives, and I'm not letting anything happen to what I have. So the message here is this person is being a little overly cautious. It's almost like the card is wanting, it's almost like, well, okay, it's really good to be cautious. That's really important. But at the same time, relax a little bit. You know, almost like the card's advice is if there's a calculated risk, small risk of some sort that you can take that might pay off for you, it might be okay to go ahead and do that. Don't be too worried or too overly cautious that you miss opportunities. I think that's what it is. It's like, don't go throwing everything caution to the wind, but at the same time, open yourself a little bit for a new opportunity that might come also, where you can have a little more and expand on your horizons a little more. But overall, it's showing you have stability in your life financially and on the material side, and that you've worked hard, you continue to work hard, you're very dedicated. So overall, a good card. Just don't become fearful of losing everything or that type of thing. Just, feel like it's okay to open up a little more in that department. Okay, and then the next card that we have is the Two of Swords. And with the Two of Swords, some of you may have a decision you need to make, and you're having a very difficult time figuring out what is the best course of action for you to take. And so you just feel restricted, almost like you're frozen, like you don't know what to do, and you feel stuck. And the thing about the swords, they help to cut through the clutter and help you to think clearly. And the message with the Two of Swords is to try to be objective. Try to step outside of your circumstances and look at your life objectively to try to make the right decision. I'm feeling like for some of you, this is a romantic situation that you're dealing with where I'm tuning in on one person, it might be more than one, who's had a steady relationship, and someone else is trying to kind of get your attention and get you to see them also. And I feel like whoever I'm tuning into, it's very clear that you're better off with who you're with right now. Like this other person is not as good of a mate or a partner for you. But at the same time, maybe there's been something, maybe you have been with this person before in some way, maybe you went out with them before, or maybe you have been spending a little time with them or that type of thing. And they're really trying to be persistent, like they're trying to win you over and get you for themselves. And it's almost like you have a sense of knowing that you're better off staying with the person you've been with for a while and disconnecting from that other person, but they're staying put right now and being persistent. So I feel like you really, again, you need to step outside of your circumstances and look at things as objectively as you can, and also listen to your intuition. It's really good to follow your intuition again, and listen to what's in your heart and soul, as well as being very practical minded too about the situation. And so, yeah. And so, now some of you also, let me see here what I'm getting for someone else. I feel like for someone that they may have been upset by something in a situation, in a romantic situation, and they're upset by the person they've been with, and they're trying to figure out whether or not to stay with that person. So that's somebody else I'm tuning into. So once again, use your intuition. Just try to step outside of the situation and be as objective as possible. And then the next card we have is the Fool. And the Fool is a pretty good card because it's showing that there's new opportunities that could prove to be really successful for you. They might just come out of the blue. So for some of you, it might be a job offer. For others of you, you might be starting a new business. Some people might get an idea for a new business in February and just start making a plan, just starting to gather information and make a plan for how they might proceed in this new business. So, but it's like this is a major arcana card, so it's a destiny card. And so you might have to make a decision just all of a sudden about something. You might have an opportunity just to start right into something. And for a number of you, it might really work out well. So it's just a really, really good omen of unexpected opportunities that could really prove to be successful. So, but weigh everything out. Don't just go blindly into a situation because then it might not turn out so well. So as long as you have your eyes open, you're really paying attention and focusing on whatever the opportunity is and weighing out all your choices, this could prove to be very beneficial for you. I'm getting a really good vibe for some of you. I feel business. Some people either own a business of their own or they're about to start a new business. And for some of you, it could be a new job opportunity, but I'm feeling a certain sense of independence with this job opportunity. Like, I don't know if it's some kind of sales work or where you'd be traveling quite a bit. Whatever it is, it gives you a sense of independence. That's what I feel like. So some of you might be offered a job where you'll be traveling quite a bit and you just like the idea of it. It sounds great to you. Or something else where you're out and about or you just have a sense of independence and freedom. And it feels like there could be a lot of potential in this for you to do well. But once again, I feel like whatever it is, whether somebody's starting a new business, job opportunity, stay very focused and as objective as you can so you don't go off in the wrong direction and maybe start doing something that doesn't pan out. You got to stay focused, listen to your intuition, and look at the big picture. But yeah, it looks like opportunities out of the blue for a lot of you in February. Okay, and then here's another good card, and it ties in great here with the Fool. The Ace of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Pentacles, this is talking about a new venture that could be successful. So once again, we're talking about money opportunities, business opportunities that could be very successful and really do well for a number of you Scorpios this month of February. Just getting things off the ground, new beginnings in the financial area. So this ties in, I think, really well here with the Fool card. So I really like this alongside of here. So once again, it's like something is coming your way. And I feel like for a number of you, it's something you've been aware of anyway and maybe interested in already for some of you in the way of whether it's some kind of business or a job opportunity or that type of work, that type of thing. And here it is. It's just going to be right in front of you. But some of you, I feel like maybe you saw this coming or you were already kind of making plans tentatively for this. But it's for some of you, you might just be receiving a sum of money that you were looking to get. That could be for some of you. But altogether, I think this is a really good omen. These two here, great combination. And then next we have Four of Cups. And with the Four of Cups, this has more to do with feelings and love and relationships. And what it's telling us is that some of you may be feeling kind of bored in February. So for some of you, a number of you are going to have a lot of love and romance going on, but then others of you might be feeling kind of bored, like, there's nothing great out there, all the good ones are gone, or whatever. Or whoever's in your life, you're kind of bored with them, there's nobody special, that type of thing. But what we're being told here and shown, you can see the big hand coming out of the sky with the goblet offering something to this person who's kind of bored under the tree here. And it's showing that for some of you, or maybe a number of you, since I was seeing a lot of romantic things going on here, might be you need to stop being bored and pay attention, or you might miss a good opportunity or a good offer. Because I feel like for some of you, you're going to get the attention of someone who's going to be very interested in a romantic relationship with you. I'm feeling someone who's already noticed you. To me, this feels like somebody who might be acquainted with you already. And they're very drawn, they're attracted to you physically, and I feel like this is a good quality person who's making an offer to you. So I feel like a number of you really need to just try to pay more attention to your surroundings if you're out somewhere at a party or some get-together or anything like that where you might have an opportunity to meet someone new. But also pay attention to acquaintances, maybe just people you briefly have known, or maybe a friend of a friend that you've never really given a lot of attention to or something, because I'm feeling someone's looking at you and attracted and interested in a romantic manner and wants to make an offer to you, like an offer of love. This person likes what they see and what they know about you. That's why I'm feeling like it's some kind of an acquaintance of some sort, or maybe a friend you've known, because I feel like they already see you as a good quality person who happens to be attractive too. So, and they're looking at you as a prospective mate, partner, romantic partner. So be aware, just be aware of all that for February. I mean, that's good all year, but February especially, it's showing that. Okay, and then the next card, more pentacles. We have 3 of Pentacles. And so this is a good card. It's showing progress is being made. It's showing that you've made a lot of effort, you've worked hard, and now you have the gains and the recognition to show the work you've been doing. And it's just showing financial and material progress and success, and that you're going to be recognized for your good work that you've done. And also, this has to do with someone who's got work that they enjoy and that they have a natural ability to do. So a number of you are involved in work where you're seeing that you're getting paid, your efforts are being paid off now, and you're making progress, and you're continuing on your path. You're not really stopping or anything. You're moving right along and continuing what you're doing, and you can see the potential of really having a solid foundation for yourself, and that you anticipate that the prosperity will continue for you. And it's just, I'm just seeing a lot having to do with people that are you're doing work that comes naturally to you, and you enjoy what you're doing, and you're being paid for it in a way that you feel good about, that you're getting, and plus getting recognition from other people, perhaps, about the good quality of work that you do. So this, again, you've got some really good cards in February, Scorpio. Okay. And then the last one we have here is the 4 of Wands. And the wands, now these tie in with the fire signs and action and work matters also. But they're talking about having stability, that you've created a lot of stability for yourself with all of the hard work you've been doing. And what it's indicating is it's a good time for celebrations, for spending time with family and friends, having a little holiday for yourself, or just relaxing and enjoying the fruits of your labor, that you've been very consistent and steady in your work and your accomplishments, and now you take some time in February to enjoy what you have and enjoy your family and your friends, and just feel good about your accomplishments, knowing that you're continuing to move forward and make more progress as the year goes on, but that it's time to relax and enjoy yourself and just feel good about everything you have and to be grateful for and everything that you've been accomplishing. And I just feel a lot of a lot of you are just going to be feeling at the end of the month that you still have plenty of energy to keep moving forward. You've seen good signs for yourself as far as your progress, and but you do want to enjoy your family and loved ones and friends, and just whatever things you enjoy doing. If you have particular recreational activities or hobbies, things that make you happy, that you should be taking time. This is your time to take off a little time here and there and enjoy those activities too, so you've got good balance in your life, because it looks like a lot of you stay pretty busy with your work and relationships, so it's good to enjoy the fruits of your labor too and enjoy your life as well. Okay, so let's see, Scorpio. So the next thing I want to do is I want to pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. Oh, and this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Okay, and Scorpio, if you like my videos, please be sure and subscribe to my channel, so you'll be getting notifications of new videos that are coming up. And also be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they come available. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. And if you have subscribed already, thank you for your subscriptions. And feel free to leave any comments that you would like to leave. I welcome your comments. Okay, so we need one card from the Fairy Tarot cards for Scorpio for February 2018. This is for Scorpio, February 2018. One card for Scorpio, February 2018. Let's see. Okay, what's the message for Scorpio for February 2018? Okay. Okay, let me get one card here. Let's see. Oh, I think it's this one right here. Okay, this says Ace of Autumn. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. Wow. And what have we been talking about here with all these pentacles, the Fool? I mean, wow, this is really great. I like this. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project. A happy change in your career. Love it. That's a great message for Scorpio for February. Okay, now I'm going to pull one card from Nature's Whispers, and that's by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Wall. So I need one card. Okay, these are kind of hard to shuffle. This is for Scorpio for February 2018. Scorpio 2018, February 2018 for Scorpio. February 2018, Scorpio. What's the message for Scorpio? February 2018. Okay, let's see here. Okay, I think it's this one here. Wait, are these, is this two stuck together? It sure is. Okay. Okay. All right. This card says Higher Ground. I don't know if you can see the image very well. They're just rich with detail, these cards. I think the images, they don't come across as clear on my camera as I would like them to. They're just so rich. Can you see the little girl in the flower there? So much rich detail, artwork. Okay, that's number 20. Let me look up the meaning of that. Number 20. Okay. Nature's Whispers, card number 20. And again, be sure and subscribe if you haven't done so, so you'll receive notifications when I have new videos posted. And if you have subscribed, thank you. I appreciate your subscriptions. And be sure and leave any comments you might want to make. And if anybody would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, number 20, higher ground. Move your thoughts, emotions, and outlook to a new perspective. Take an overview of what is going on. Just through shifting your perspective, you will see the whole situation in a clearer light. A different course may become apparent. You will be able to focus on what is most important to you. Make a conscious effort to get above the situation. If there is nothing pressing in your life at the moment, consider something that may be unresolved from the past. Use the same idea of climbing above it with the intention of healing it. Once you achieve the higher ground perspective, you may find yourself filled with peace, a beautiful outcome. This is a good message, and I think it does tie in with other areas that we were talking about here, with the High Priestess, with the Two of Swords. Okay, great, good message. And then last but not least, I will pull one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, so we need a message for Scorpio for February 2018. I need a message for Scorpio, February 2018. Scorpio, February 2018. What's the message for Scorpio for February 2018? Scorpio, February 2018. Okay, what's the message for Scorpio for February 2018? Okay, let's see. One more shuffle, and we'll pull a card here. Okay, all right, what's the card? What's the message for Scorpio, February 2018? Okay, this one says, Xana, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Okay, so for anyone who's had troubles and that are still being maybe haunted from troubles from your past, Xana is saying you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Okay, well, that's a good message for February. Okay, Scorpio, well, great. Well, thank you so much for watching my video. And be sure and subscribe or leave a message, or check also for your rising and moon signs to see if something resonates with those as they're being posted, because I'm still working on the February videos now. And be sure to check in again, and thank you for watching, and we'll do this again soon, and have a great February.